Is that better now? Is that better now? You didn't hear anything I just said? Am I talking out of my ass? Do I got to start this again? This is such a stupid place. Nobody fucking cares. All right. So, anyways, we're reviewing the New World AJ Fernandez Cameroon in Churchill. This was given to us by Joshua. Gracias very much. I only have 2 matches. One's a match, and the other one identifies as a twig. But I have a shit lighter. So you could toast with this and not puff. But then I'll puff on the match. That's the plan. That's the way you get away with this legally without having to, commit the unforgivable. All the rest of my matches are in my car. I'm going to have to get some out. I got like 8 packs of matches in my car. It's a very delicate, thin cap on this. Be careful. It is a single cap only, just like your sex life, single. Just like your hotel rooms, single bed. Which, okay, that makes no sense. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've always find it funny people getting a king-sized mattress at a motel. You feel like a king? Do you feel it, king? You know how many other kings have released themselves on that mattress? It's disgusting. I can't stress it enough. But tell me this bird is back. Don't you come back. You know what's going to happen. Get out of here. That bird, he's going to learn his lesson. He's going to learn his lesson. I don't want to get shit on. I don't want to get shit on by this bird. Here's what it is. So we're going to have to do this. I can't believe there was no audio. Is there audio now? Nobody's here. Nobody cares about this place. I'm just going to cancel this channel. It's a very stupid place. I hate this place. So we go hang out at a cigar lounge. So we're committing a cigar crime right now. We're using a big lighter to toast, but we're not going to puff with this. It's so stupid, right? I'm all out of matches. I'm all out of love, all without you. Yeah, what you do? Just soft, gentle heat. Do not pull that shit in. Do not pull that shit in. Do not pull that shit in. Okay, we're just toasting with that. Mm. And we're good. That we survived. We MacGyvered that shit. Off the bat, the cigar is a better cigar than yesterday. What was yesterday's called? What was yesterday's cigar called? I don't remember. That's where it is what it is. Is what it is. Yesterday's cigar was called Long Live the Queen. Terrible cigar. Off the bat, this is better. It tastes like a real Cameroon wrapper cigar. I think they might have been lying about yesterday's cigar. I know Cameroon tobacco like the back of my hand. I've had a lot of Cameroon cigars. Yesterday was the first Cameroon cigar that there's a spectrum of Cameroon cigars from darker to lighter or stronger or heavier, but they still feel like a Cameroon. It's just different, parts of the wavelength of Cameroon wrappers. Yesterday did not feel like a Cameroon wrapper at all, so I have to question the validity of that cigar. Yesterday's cigar, I hate it. Off the bat, this is way better. Off the bat, if you hold the smoke, it's a solid medium plus. It tastes like a true Cameroon cigar, slightly dirty though. This is not a super expensive cigar. It's not a high end cigar. I'd say it's right there in that mid tier category. Um, it's a nice blend. It's not as beautiful as the Don Carlos yesterday, but the Don Carlos is a more expensive cigar. Yeah, that's right. Classic notes of cinnamon, black pepper, slightly nutty. It does have some earth to it, but the cigar has a little bit of edge. Holding the smoke on that, it's a little edge, but, but it's edgy in a way where it's like drinking Johnny Red. Johnny Red is not a bad Scotch. It's still a quality Scotch. It's a quality Scotch that's very young. Well, so it's more edgy. It's not really refined. It's refined enough to drink. I mean, it's not moonshine, but Johnny Red's more like a mixing Scotch. You get what I'm saying? Though, so there are cigars, that are really expensive, that totally refined. You're paying for them. The New Worlds, generally speaking, you see them from like $7 to $10, depending on the size. It's just at a lounge, so they're not that expensive at a lounge. If you're going to go online, you can get a better price. Slightly creamy coming in a little as well on the finish. That's quite nice. So if you're in the mood for something a little stronger, a little less refined than like a Don Carlos, or less refined than a Cohiba Red Dot, because the Cohiba Red Dot and Don Carlos to me are neck and neck. The Cohiba Red Dot's a little stronger, a little darker, but they're both beautiful cigars, depending on your mood. And the Hemingway's right there too. Although I'd say the Hemingway's feels a little more like the Red Dot. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is the wrapper on this does eerily look like the Cohiba Red Dot. It has that earthiness to it. I'm sorry, slightly. What's the word I'm looking for? The texture. It's slightly. What's the word? What's the word? I guess you could say a toothy wrapper, a rustic looking wrapper. That's the word. Nobody cares. But it is a good cigar. Maybe worth aging a year if you want. Um, but if you understand what you're getting with this, you're getting a well made cigar. It's not going to be as smooth as a Don Carlos or a Red Dot or a Hemingway, but it's a really good price. And sometimes it's a little refreshing to have a cigar that maybe doesn't have as much age as like the Red Dot or the Don Carlos and Hemingway, and it's a little more, you know, rough around the edges, but it's a little more bold. So, who's this guy? Hey, who's this guy? This guy's a funny guy. You're smoking an AJ too. Did you know that 1 out of 3 cigars is AJ Fernandez? Did you know? Did you know that 1 out of 3 women have slept with AJ Fernandez? Did you know that 2 out of 3 dentists recommend AJ Fernandez over Cole or Crest? Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that in the future, all cigars will be called AJ? It's a scary future. I've been warning you about this guy for years. It is what it is, though. You can say what you want about him. I've had some great cigars from him. I've had some, and most of them are like solid but kind of edgy. Um, he makes reliable stuff that's really never gouged. So it is what it is. You can't fault him for that. His cigars are available and they're affordable. The 2 A's in the cigar. And nobody cares about. Fuck Geo. Fuck PG. Fuck Jeremy. Fuck Anthony P. Fuck everyone. Fuck Zach. Fuck this place. It's a stupid place. oh, 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 not me. It's your kiss. Hey, you want to hear a joke? Before a felony, after a felony. Oh no! What happened? What happened in the shower? Hey, what happens in the shower stays in the shower. I feel like I'm Jack Nicholson in Departed. What happens in the shower in Boston stays in the shower in Boston. Now you're going to be running your deals with your shitty cousin out there. Nah, just whacking his arm with the boot. You're going to be punching guys in my nightclub. No, 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 no. All right, clean yourself up. Jack Nicholson, one of the greatest American actors of all time. Although his lifestyle choices and who he hung out with, Roman Polanski and young women at his house, not even women. Um, but, when you're the elites, you can get away with whatever you want. That being said, as far as his acting, though, is phenomenal. The Departed, that was his really last movie, which is what it is. I mean, Jack Nicholson he's been popular since the 70s, right? Uh, Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Uh, what's that motorcycle movie he did? I can't even. Rider, right? What's it called? Jack Nicholson movie. Easy Rider. Him and the other guy, Dennis Hopper. Right? It was what it was. Look at that. The rapper is popping though. The rapper's popping because it's Cameroon. Lurker chat. Honestly, hey, what's up, Notorious House Post? We got a lot of lurkers here, and I hate this place. There's a lot of lurkers, and I don't care. If you're lurking, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. I'd rather hang out with 2 people and talk to them than to have like 3 guys just stand there and look at me. Put your pants back on. What do you think this is, Vixen? What do you think this is? You think this is CD? You think this is 60? You think this is CD or 60? This ain't the kind of place. This is DVD, all right? Do you want a girlfriend? 3,000? You want a girlfriend? 3,000? In reality, right? We need to correct that term, right? Because the phrase society gives men, if they have a woman that they're with, a woman, they say, no, that's your girlfriend. No, that's your woman friend. Because a girl grows up and becomes a woman. So from now on, no more using the word girlfriend. Obviously, it's assumed she's of age, right? It's a woman friend. I bought the calendar twice. Cigar obsession. Uh, he said Lee Mack. Nah, I got nothing against Lee Mack, but I can't lie and say I'm a fan. But I had nothing really against him. Is what it is. You watch what you want to watch. Watch what you want to watch. He's always talking about someone in his family or something like that. He's always he's always bitching about something in his house or his family, arguing or something. I don't care. Nobody gives a shit. I would tell you about my problems, but I don't even care about them. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'll tell you that right now. Strength is a medium full. Holding the smoke on this, it's quite strong for a Cameroon. It's not as beautiful as the Don Carlos or Red Dot or the Hemingway, but it has similar characteristics. Just picture with a little less age, maybe a little higher priming, and a little less beauty. But I guess beauty can be in the eye of the beholder because it's bolder. So if you wanted a bolder, stronger, slightly dirtier Red Dot or Hemingway, well then yeah, I think this is enjoyable. You know what I'm saying though? I think this can get the job done. You definitely feel like you're smoking a heavier, strong cigar. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, however, although the cigar is working well and I can give it good attributes, I wouldn't find myself giving it the same connection to like when I'm smoking the Red Dot or the Don Carlos or the Hemingway, where I would constantly going back. Because for example, though, even though yes, the Red Dot is more expensive at a store, I can get Red Dots for like $5, $6 on the internet, so cheaper than this. I could get Don Carlos, $12, and I could get Hemingway of equal size. Yeah, maybe $13. So it is what it is. You do what you want. You said my days to buy David off over. Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. This is a reliable blend. It basically picture like a value Hemingway. You know what I'm saying? Though if it was a little cheaper tobacco, as far as a little rougher, stronger, but less age. So there's nothing wrong with it, but it works though. But it's not like off putting. It's not in the pudding either. And I was in that shit before. I was clapping cheeks today. Is what it is. I was getting that in. I was getting that shit in. I'm a real man. What can I say? I was getting in that. It was what it was. Nobody cares. She asked me, "How was it, baby?" Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. What's up? Yes. So I agree with you, Notorious. I think this is a good cigar. I think it's reliable. I think it's going to get a solid rating of 4.0 as of right now. So I agree, a 4.0 on this cigar. Um, I think it's a bold for Cameroon. I think it's pretty strong for Cameroon. It's slightly dirty, but with the price point, and I think the cigar would have a place. I think the cigar would have a place. You know, you know, it's I always give credit where credit's due, and you have to factor in the price point on this. So, and and the size. Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up, brother?
How's your balls?
Fresh. I showered earlier.
Look, how's your balls?
90s Undertaker. Gio, go cut your Hemingway nipples off or whatever it is you do.
I'm so sick of this guy, Gio.
How you doing, Gio?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. So first off, this cigar is way better than that cigar yesterday, the long with the Queen. I have never had a Cameroon feel like that, and it wasn't in a good way.
I
That
wasn't here, but I watched a little bit of it. Yeah, it didn't seem like you enjoyed that
no,
cigar.
I hate that cigar.
Yeah,
And this is why I especially hate it because it was really good quality. The burn was great. The construction was great. The band looked right. The actual quality of the wrapper and everything. The foot was cut so nice. A lot of attention to detail. I know cigar. I don't know if you know this. I know a lot about cigars.
I've heard you've smoked a couple.
I smoked too. Here's the thing: the flavor profile was such a piece of shit. It had nothing to do with Cameroon. I wonder if that was really Cameroon. That had nothing to do with Cameroon. I'm being dead serious.
You know, maybe it wasn't a true African Cameroon.
That was the cleanest looking wrapper. It looked more like an Ecuadorian, almost like a sun. It was such a clean, elastic looking. It was such a beautiful wrapper. But normally Cameroon, you get more toothiness, a little more, uh,
Yeah,
you know, roughness. Even the red dot looks like a pretty rustic looking wrapper. Um,
yeah,
but
very toothy. Yeah.
yeah. That being said, so anyways, yeah, so it sucked. This cigar, it feels like a true Cameroon, slightly edgy. I'm not saying like bad. I'm just saying, like if you were drinking a younger Scotch, like a Johnny Red, you know what it is. It's affordable. It works. It can be enjoyed. It's maybe not what your go-to, but if you said, "Hey, payday's not till next Friday. I need a bottle of something or whatever," or if you're in a place like if you go out to a bar, how much is a glass of Johnny Black. Oh, $22. You're like, what? I've been to a place before where they were gouging on Johnny Black. I was like, how much for Johnny Red? Oh, $10. Yeah, I'll take a shot at Johnny Red. I'm not spending $22 for a bottle. I mean, for a glass of Johnny Red. So
Did,
anytime
did you did you read the stats on that cigar or no? Did it say
they
African Cameroon or just say Cameroon?
Cameroon, but here's the thing: doesn't matter. I've had Honduran Cameroon that tasted like real Cameroon, slightly different, but still got great Cameroon flavor. So they fucked
Yeah.
up the profile of that cigar. They copied the red dot and fucked it up. The
So
red
yeah,
dot.
I tried one. Geo sent me one, and it I didn't dislike it as much as you did, I think, but
I hate it.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know.
I didn't hate it.
I don't know if
It
you know
was
this. I hated that cigar.
yeah, yeah, it was definitely not as beautiful. Or,
Let's just say that cigar costs $15. I wouldn't pay $10 for that cigar. I'd rather have a Hemingway.
yeah, I would say it's probably one of the least favorite Cameroons I've smoked, but
And
yeah,
it
it's
wasn't the
still.
cheapest. So why would you ever buy it again? Do you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's a good point. That's a good point because
We have
Caldwell
to start being
cigars are.
valid. We have to start validating our purchases. I'm not saying I won't buy a 10, 15, 20, $30 cigar. I'll do it if I want to. But we have to make a case law. We have to in court. Why? We have to bring it to it and say, but why is it cost this much? And can I get something better for less? And not saying, oh, it's only better because I'm paying less, so I feel better. No, I'm telling you, the Hemingway's better than that cigar and it's cheaper. The Don Carlos is better than that cigar and it's cheaper. The Red Dot online is better than that cigar and it's cheaper. This cigar is better than that cigar and it's cheaper. You're not gonna fucking change my mind.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with
No, I know you're not. I'm just being very combative for dramatic.
you. Yeah, yeah.
Listen, if I came
No,
like everyone on the show, nobody would watch. If I came in, hey, you're like, hey, Rich, how you doing? Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I can't do that. I gotta be fucking rich. You know what I'm saying? Though?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got some enjoyment out of watching you not like it because of your comments and your narrative. But I'm sorry that you didn't enjoy it personally. But
I'll tell you what. When I went to that Don Carlos in part two, and I watched the video, I heard the audio. What the hell was that audio coming from?
I did, I did see that. I was laughing my ass off earlier because I was catching up earlier. I didn't get in right away. I was talking to a buddy, but I was catching up earlier. I was laughing my ass off. It sounded like something you hear in a club or some type of like club like dancing music or something. I don't know.
The CIA is just trying to
Like
ruin.
at first, I thought maybe like well maybe Richie put it on like maybe he just wanted to play some music.
No, but it was a loop over and over again. It sounded
Yeah.
like a TikTok or something like that. Like when they loop. But
But
you
you
know,
weren't hearing it, like unless I don't know, you were hearing it on occasion.
on occasion, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Um, I think they're shadow. I know they're shadow banning my channel because I've had the same amount of subscribers for over a year and a half, year and a half. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
How can that happen? Either a show's going bad and people will leave, or its show's doing good and more people come. No, you can't stay exactly the same for a year. It's impossible.
Yeah. I mean, I think,
I've been
yeah, I
stuck
mean,
at 1070, 1071 for a year and a half. You tell me what's.
you might not be like, I don't know how their promoting system works, but like if someone searches, for example, like, like last night, Long Live the Queen,
Yeah.
maybe you're not even coming up on the list.
No, there's times I look up my own.
Or you're at the bottom, like, other people are pushed to the top, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I typed in my name and it only came up when I hit like I put Richie's out of order cigars, and only when I got to CIG then it popped up. Well, so it's like they're definitely shadow banning my shit, man. They're shadow banning it. I can't stress it enough. There's no way. There's no way that it went to 1070 a year and a half ago, and it's just like it froze. It literally fucking froze.
Yeah.
Who's with us?
That's a good point. Like Notorious said, you were getting big time views with the shorts. I mean, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, like people's attention span these days, I think is a lot shorter.
I can't.
That's why you have these. That's why you have these 30-second TikTok videos everywhere.
Dude, you see these shorts? These guys doing cigar shorts. Hey guys, we're talking about this cigar, and like, it just feels so cheap. Yeah, they're gonna get a bunch of because the YouTube's gonna. Everyone just wants shorts now, but like
Yeah.
everyone wants shorts. I'm wearing pants.
Yeah, and you're hanging out just bullshitting, and you know, you're not here trying to get views, and you know what I mean. You're
I
like,
don't.
hi, I'm Richie. Like,
Hey, what's up, guys? Make sure you like and subscribe, and go
yeah.
fuck yourself twice,
Yeah, you're telling people to go fuck themselves and telling them this place is shit. So,
dude.
you know,
Whenever this ends, I hope you guys enjoyed it, dude. You
like, don't watch my channel. Fuck this place.
dude, dude, you're gonna watch whenever they finally get rid of the show. You're gonna watch other shows and just be with hatred. You're gonna be watching. Pick name a show you're watching. You're just gonna be sitting there, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, guy, I try to watch these other lives, and I'm not, dude. If it was good, it's good. Like there's some guys I like some of the bigger guys, not cigar people, but there's some other bigger like the quartering, and the other guy. Who's the other guy? The guy wears a little skull cap, the skinny little white kid. He has a big show. Tim Pool, Tim Pool. You know who he is?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I do.
Yeah. No, but I like them. I watch them over the news because they make like 10 videos a day, and like they bring up current events. So at least that's interesting. And
Mhm.
and they generally pretty well balanced of different views of whatever's going on. Like one guy's a conservative, one guy's a liberal, but at least they talk about different things, and I can enjoy that. Okay. That being said, uh, I watch these other cigar channels, and it makes me sad. Like it makes me sad. Like I can't do it. I couldn't hang out for 2 hours. Come on, they don't even do that. But they don't even talk to the people in the comment section unless if you pay money. Unless if you pay money, they go, "Oh, Jeremy just dropped $15. He wants to know what's the binder on that." Well, you could Google it, Jeremy.
Well, I will say this. I mean, some of the channels, if they've got like that much traffic, like let's say you had 100 people in
Yeah,
here, it would be difficult for you to reply to everybody.
this is true too. This is true too. I guess so. Yeah, but this is what you can do though. You could limit everyone to 1 minute or something like that, or 3 minutes a comment, and it slows it down.
Mhm.
So there is a ways around that, but I get what you're saying on that too, though. Well, but yeah, it's just different, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
But why don't you go hang out with the Vixen, all right?
I'm smoking the. I decided to go with the Lost City tonight.
You know what? I haven't had that in maybe 2 years. Last time was with Johnny Stash. I like the Lost City; it's great, but I need to have it again recently. I need to do it now because I've had so many opuses, thanks to you and my guy over here of good prices, that I really want to put it in the category. I want to compare it to the regular Opus, the Angel Share. The regular Opus is stronger than Angel Share. The Angel Share is a little lighter, so you can hold the smoke more. Or if you want to smoke three of them, you won't get sick. So I want to see where that falls. Does that fall closer to the Forbiddens, or saying no? Where do you feel it falls?
I would say it's. I don't know that it's that much stronger than a regular opus. It's definitely darker than a regular opus.
Yeah, but are you holding the smoke a lot?
Yeah, yeah. You get a very I get a very rich wood, intense wood, earth. A little bit of spice, black pepper, not overwhelming though. Um,
I heard you got some rich wood before.
yeah, yeah, I did. You heard right. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I get a little leather too in there. You know what it reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of a Corojo wrapper.
Of what?
Corojo,
Okay, all right.
a little bit. It's on that wavelength.
Okay, so a little more like the.
I think it's still in the Opus family. You get, like I said, you get that rich wood note that you get with Fuentes. I mean,
Is it kind of like when they went with Don Carlos with the God of Fire, where they went to Habano Wrapper, where it kind of changed it enough? Like you're saying, like, does it feel like a regular Opus, but they changed it like that, or no?
no, the flavor profile is definitely different. Yeah, definitely different.
Okay, right now, gun to your head, a box of Opus or a box of Lost City, same size, 10 count box. Which one are you taking?
Regular Opus. Yeah, regular Opus.
I
And I'm not
I
saying
have
this isn't good,
City
but
enough.
I think I prefer the regular blend.
Right, I understand. I haven't had the Lost City enough, um, but I've had. There's a reason why I've had the regular Opus so much. I love it so much. I have so many memories. Every time I come back to regular Opus, I remember why I love it. But I literally every time I always find a new reason why I love it. Like I'm like, oh shit, it's a really complex cigar, the Opus. And if you don't, if you're not holding the smoke on the Opus, I think you can miss a lot of it. You really want to hold it, what I'm saying? No, like you really want to enjoy that cigar. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is.
I definitely when you hold the smoke, I would say I've been doing it more, since you've been talking about it. It definitely intensifies the cigar,
And when you
but
hold it,
it gives you that original intent, like you talk about.
when you hold it, don't just hold it. Move your mouth around like almost.
Oh yeah, if you watch me, I'll like
Yeah,
even like I'm chewing or
yeah.
swishing it around. Yeah,
Almost swallow the smoke. It like gets further, and then you stop it, and then you almost bring it to your nose, and you feel it burning in your nose, and then I slowly let it go, and then you can really see like this smoke moves very fast. Remember that Espinosa? That smoke didn't go up. That smoke was like crawling down. That smoke was
Mhm.
that smoke was so heavy. Remember I was releasing it. It was just like coming out like it looked like it was a demon possessed. Like, and it was so thick. That Espinosa was fucking scary. You need to try that Dioro, and you need to hold the smoke on that. And I really want your opinion on that. And I want to make sure I didn't get like a fluke. Like maybe that guy added double the air on that by mistake. You know what I'm saying though?
That was the De Oro or something,
Yeah,
or
Oro. Yeah.
okay. I'll have to. I think one of the shops near me has the Murcielago. Murcielago, right, is the name of it. Yeah. I
So
don't know if they have that one though. I'll have to look.
gold one. It's a gold bat. If it's the silver and black bat, that's the regular one.
That's the normal one. Okay.
Gold is the new one. You got to try the new one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I really like to know everyone's opinion on that. Um, but if you never tried the regular Murcielago, I need you to smoke that one too because the Murcielago is a great three-quarter strength, kind of dark Maduro cigar. Uh, Chocolatey, but slightly dirty, slightly edgy, but a really good cigar, high value. What's up, Joey? So I feel the Murcielago's high value. When they first came out, $9, $10, it was almost like a poor man's Liga Number Nine. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? No, like and not to use the word poor man, but you know what I'm saying. If you're being more frugal, you say, hey, I'm gonna have a great time with this Liga Number Nine, but it's $16. Hey, for 10, $11, I'll have almost as a good time. So in a way too, like if you ask me a cigar and say, well, what is almost as good? Well, it's almost as good, but it's a lot cheaper. Because the difference between going almost as good and better is always going to cost a lot more money. You know, what I'm saying? To make something better, you know, pitch like higher end scotch, you go from like 15 to like 18 year. Oh, only 3 more years. Yeah, but it's going to cost a lot more because there's a lot more loss. The longer they age liquor, whiskey, the more they lose. And just like with tobacco, more they age tobacco, the more they lose. Chance of mold, chance of insects, chance of damage. You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah,
Yeah, chance of theft, chance of
yeah, yeah.
is
Yeah,
it?
when you think of someone like, when you really put it into perspective and someone says, "Oh, well, that cigar has 10-year aged tobacco in it. You know, like you hear it, but then you're like you're talking about, like, think of all the shit that could go wrong. Like, somebody tended that tobacco for 10 fucking years.
It has the constant, dude. There's so many things that can go wrong, and then you add in crazy shit like aging in barrels or other stuff like crazy shit like Atomy does the way they age it in aging rooms, but they age it at all different kinds of temperatures and everything else. And then you get crazy shit like General Cigar where they age it in tercio, with the charcoal stuff, and then they also age it in palm tree. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? What's that called? The age it.
Fermentation,
What's that?
like fermentation.
Yeah. Look that shit up. I'm fucking this shit up. But general, the higher end cohibas and some of the other stuff, they age it in what's the word? I'm gonna fuck that shit up. But I mean, all that shit is extra. That costs a lot of money to do, man. Every time you're touching tobacco, it costs money, and you run the risk of damage. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Though, I mean, damage. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
And the longer you age something, right, you have a higher chance of mold. You got to be careful, or higher chance. You know what I'm saying? Though, like there's a lot that could go wrong. You know.
That's kind of another reason why I keep my cigars at a lower temperature and lower humidity, just because, yeah, you get the golden 70-70 rule, but a lot of people have already proved that's not a hard rule. But the higher you get, higher humidity, higher temperature, you run that risk of mold and tobacco beetles. So I keep my shit low, and hopefully, knock on wood, nothing happens.
Especially for long term. If you just had a short term humidor where everything you buy or you're smoking, 770 you're fine. But if you're keeping that shit for years because you have so many cigars, like you or Sacco, no, 770 is too much. You know what I'm saying though? Because
Yeah,
if you your boxes and they get too moist, that whole box can get moldy. You know what I'm saying though?
yeah, yeah. Agree for sure.
Because once those cedar boxes are full of moisture, if they can't absorb no more, then the cigars are gonna have to absorb it. You know what I'm saying? A lot more, and then
Right, right,
that's
right.
it.
It's gonna find somewhere to go. Yeah. Yeah, luckily, I check my cigars quite often. I mean, I go through, rotate them here and there, so I keep an eye on them
Yeah. Do you
for
wear
sure.
pants when you check your cigars?
I'm so what was that?
Do you wear pants?
Do I wear pants? Yeah, I usually wear pants when I check my cigars.
Oh.
Usually, yeah,
Well, I just want to know if maybe your balls got to be out to feel the humidity.
yeah. Richie, all those cigars I sent you, my balls rubbed all over all
That's right. It had great flavor. Yeah, great flavor. Gio, shut the fuck up.
of
Gio,
them.
he's gonna line up a shirt. Tabernacle's a great cigar. Good luck with that, Jason. He said, Gio,
Which tabernacle, Jason? The original or the Havana?
let's just assume the regular because if you only say tabernacle, we have to assume the regular. If you say
Yeah.
they say Habano, right? Because they have the Habano broadleaf, right?
It's like called like Havana, like Connecticut 144, something like that. Havana, Connecticut,
So
something.
basically, it's a more reddish one. Um, I
It's
think
dark. It's very dark, very
no, it's
dark.
dark, but I think it's a Connecticut.
Oh, the band is red. Yes, the band is red. Yeah.
No, but they make a Connecticut Habano. You know what I'm saying? No, Cohiba does that too. Or Connecticut
Oh,
Habano broadleaf. Am I
oh,
wrong?
I don't think it's Habano. I think it's Havana. Like it's called Havana, Connecticut. It's some type of special wrapper that they only grew for the tabernacle for that blend.
So I should go fuck myself.
You should go.
All right.
Yeah, no, I read something like Nick Melillo was saying that they grew it specially for that cigar. That cigar is the only cigar they make with that wrapper, and I don't know if you remember. I think if you have you had the red one, the
I've had them both. I
yeah,
still prefer the regular, but I've only had the other one you told me maybe once or twice. So maybe I need to try.
very very dark, very dark. Like a darkness scale, I'd say like 90, 95 maybe.
I have to try it again. I have to try it again. And I have to try different sizes. Maybe I try. And also, I'm drawing a blank, so I don't want to blindly. I just know I had the regular Tabernacle a lot, and I had the David and Goliath recently. I love that cigar. You ever had the David and Goliath, which is a slightly tweaked version? So,
Yeah, the
know,
perfecto shape, right?
yeah, those are cool boxes, man. And once again, are those made in AJ's factory?
I don't know where Nick Melillo has his stuff made at.
Oh
Honestly,
no,
I'm
no,
not sure.
it's AJ. What I'm asking though is that particular cigar I don't know if all of his cigars are rolled by AJ, but I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure.
But you'll see nothing about San Latano Factory because he's still making the blend. It's good. Okay, there are AJ cigars. There are AJ cigars that he blends for like Monte Cristo or whatever. Then there are cigars that AJ maybe makes for Monte Cristo, but only rolls, and they make the blend, like Grupo de Maestro shit. So in this case, Nick Boleo is a master blender, so he's going to choose the blend, and that's why his cigars don't really feel like a full AJ, even though they're rolled in him. I have no problem with AJ's construction, and apparently he must be what's the word I'm looking for? I think he's very efficient. He has so much cigar rollers that he's probably. If I was making a cigar company, it might be smart to have him roll it. They work, and it's probably affordable compared to other people. You know what I'm saying? Imagine, I'm sure it's cheaper to have AJ make your cigar than Fuente.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm
Well,
sure.
look at the price of Foundation cigars, and look at the price of Ashton, right? So, but once again, Ashton's a luxury brand, and then again, Fuente's making high end shit for. It'd be interesting to see Fuente make mid tier stuff for someone else that we haven't seen. Fuente only makes Ashton, and Fuente makes JC
Does
stuff, but only high end.
yeah, I was gonna say Fuente doesn't make every Ashton, right? I think just like VSG, ESG. I don't know. Do they make the? I don't know if they make like the classic and the Maduro or not. That
I'm
might
almost
be.
positive. I'm almost positive it's for Fuente.
Maybe they do. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Ashton, Ashton, Ashton,
The
Ashton and Gurkha don't make cigars. They're only contractors. Ashton,
the
Ashton
what's the other one? They have the Symmetry.
yeah, Ashton and Gurkha are just proprietors. So they have contracts with people. Where Gurkha has contracts with like PDR, Aganorsa, Oliva. They also have one with it's not maybe Placencia. There was another big one. I can't remember. But anyways, okay, but Ashton doesn't have a factory. Ashton's a name only, and that's why Ashton owns Aroma de Cuba, and what's his name makes those. My father.
Isn't isn't Ashton and Holtz? Aren't they connected? Does Holtz own Ashton or
That
something?
I can't speak upon that. Hey, what's up, Sacco? Stay fresh. That I don't know. Hey, look at this. Great burn, great construction on this fucking. I'm gonna drop it soon though, because this is not that heavy of a gauge, and it's a Churchill, so I don't want to drop the ash. What's up, Ferminator? How's your balls? He's smoking the regular Connecticut broadleaf. Fantastic cigar. Smoke your best shit. Um, and that I don't know, my friend. I don't know. But he also made my father
Gio smoking the 20th. Look at you.
fresh. San Cristobal. San Cristobal is my father for Ashton. San Cristobal and Aroma are owned by Ashton. Both made it.
Yeah. Now, I don't think Fuente's rolling those. I don't know who's rolling those, but I don't know if it's Fuente.
No, though it's my father.
Wait, oh, San Cristobal is my father?
It's owned by Ashton, but it's rolled by my father. So,
Okay.
so you're right. Not every Ashton is made by Fuente, but every Ashton is made by Fuente. But Ashton
Yeah.
owns two other companies, right? Aroma and Aroma de Cuba and San Cristobal. That's all I'm saying, though. So, and if those cigars are more mid tier, and he went to my father. So I wonder if Fuente's just not going to roll some of those cigars for mid tier, or maybe it's not. It wouldn't be price conscious. You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Fuente makes so many damn cigars. It's insane. And I mean, I know we've talked about that before, but it's just when you just look at their catalog, it's crazy. You know.
Yeah, the problem is finding them. Uncle
Yeah.
Robert Levine owns Ashton and Holtz. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Wow. What we got here, Gio. Don't forget about the send Chris to Noble. What's this? Who's Chris? Hey, what happened to? Remember J&R Cigars? They used to have that guy Nick Libretti. Who make all the cigar videos.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened? 2 years ago,
Did
he died. Did he go to prison?
I don't know.
Dude, he had a pretty big following, and he was starting to do like lives. And what happened? I don't see him no more.
Yeah, I don't know.
I saw him, I think, a little while ago. He was doing a live, but I'm not sure if it was under JR though. I'm not sure if a company was allowed to make advertising because now technically you're advertising for the. You know what I'm saying? No, with the whole community standards. If you're literally, if you're like you're JR, if you're like a cigar, you get what I'm saying? No, maybe they're not allowed to do that anymore because they're literally advertising. It's not a review in a sense because they actually sell them. Does that make any sense? Because remember, you're like, yeah, get this cigar at JR. So it literally was JR, and I think they probably had an issue with, oh, you're selling this, and as a seller of tobacco, we can't have you advertising. Does that make
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
nobody?
because I know a lot of people that got shut down were like advertising and stuff, right?
Yes. Now, Cigar Obsession never got shut down, but I think they got demonetized. But I think you got to,
He shut it down. Yeah, I think they maybe like demonetized him, but yeah, he ripped all his shit down. Because I used to watch him, but yeah, I think he went to Rumble or something. Yeah, he ripped all his shit down before YouTube could.
I think with him because he's such a merchandiser. Once he lost the funds, he said, "I'm not doing it no more." And I don't blame him because he was literally just doing a show for the money, and I get that. So if I was just doing a show for the money, yeah, I'd be doing more Rumble and everything. But I'm just doing the show to hang out. Like I don't care. I'm just hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, make some money off this. Like last month, I made $87, but I can't get it till the following month because you have to make at least 100 to get paid. So whatever. But whatever it is, like it's a nice gesture, and I appreciate it. But I mean, dude, I'm here 6 nights a week for what? I live off that
Yeah.
one. So.
You say you don't care, but you care. You enjoy it.
Nah, I don't enjoy anyone here, but I'll say this: I would just be sitting on my couch, or I would be looking at this fucking wall.
Well, I'll
You
just go fuck myself then,
know?
I guess.
Now you're learning, my friend. I feel I feel like I'm trying to reset the culture. You know, what I'm saying that. He said, "You're right. Nobody cares, dude. I feel like Richie could die tomorrow, but this nobody cares movement. Like 100 years from now, like the world collapses, they're like nobody cares. No, like a politician like running for office, and everyone's like nobody cares. They're like nobody was elected because nobody voted because nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like literally nobody votes. Like they walk up to the booth, and they're like fuck this. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Dude, if this movement got big, society would collapse. But maybe it's what society needs. Everyone just chill out, sit by a campfire. You know, I don't know. Nothing matters. It's not really a depressing thing to say. It's just a realistic thing to say. It's what everyone's thinking, right? But nobody's saying it. It's like if somebody tells you, "Hey, I got a raise," like you're happy for them, like, "Oh, good for you," but you don't care. You're not getting more money. Or if somebody lost their job, or if somebody has or something sad happened. I mean, yeah, you're like, oh, I feel bad for you, but you're not gonna like give them your house if they lost their house, right? So then you really don't care. You know? He learned how.
He officially learned how to retrohale.
Wow.
Proud of you, Gio. That's great. Now you need to go back and smoke every cigar you smoked before.
Well, what is he retrohaling? Because he said he wasn't smoking tonight. What'd you put in your mouth, Gio?
He said he lit up a 20th
I was making
Opus.
I was making a joke. That he was retrohaling dick. I forget it. All right. See, you didn't even care about my joke.
No, not really. I think those glasses are stupid.
Keep going. And
You say you got a full head of hair, Richie, but we all see your receding hairline.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the hate. It's fantastic. Yeah, what if we came on here and we went worse than nobody cares? What if we came on and everyone just started fucking get debauched?
Just did a roast session,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a roast.
Yeah, first off, fuck Geo, fuck his dog, fuck, fuck Queens, fucking 451. Don't talk about my dog. You think Vixen would ever tell you she hates your dog? It's a real personalized experience. Is what it is.
He says I get roasted every show.
Shut
welcome.
Listen. I make you a better version of yourself. I toughened you up, Gio. I toughen everyone up here. Okay. He said, hard to go learn retrohaling because the first step is to keeping your mouth shut.
Ooh. How was that cigar?
It's going nice. I just really took a slow, really deep puff on that. Held the smoke. It's a solid medium full, and we're only in the second third, so it's definitely a little edgy. Everything I said still stands, but I think it's just edgy enough that it's enjoyable if you're looking for a pungent, strong, slightly dirty Cameroon. Does that make any sense?
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is.
I want to try that CAO Cameroon still. I never did try that.
Just buy a box. I mean, dead serious. If you trust Richie, buy a box. You buy a box for $50, $60.
Josh said that tuxedo don't taste like pork. The pork tenderloin.
Oh, they're two different cigars. Who said that? I never said that. I never tried the port. I only tried the Tuxedo. The Tuxedo was
No, Josh said that.
oh, okay. Yeah, no, a Tuxedo was a pretty strong dark cigar.
No, I think they made a couple different ones because I want to say that one of my shops has like 3 or 4 different tuxedos. I don't know.
Know that?
I don't know what the difference is or what.
For sizes.
No, like different blends and sizes.
Well, I mean, I don't.
Different bands.
I don't know what to tell you, man. We all got problems.
I did try one though. It was really good. It reminded me of like a hot chocolate.
Nice.
I think it had a San Andreas wrapper. Nobody cares.
Yeah. Is what it is. Hey, Josh, how you doing? How's your balls? Stay fresh. Yeah, it's a strong, spicy cigar, the Tuxedo. It's pretty dark as well. So it is what it is. Yeah, that CAO L anniversary, bro. Just buy a box. It's a good. Oh, hold on.
Shit. How you doing, Zach?
Hey, welcome to the show, Zach. Oh, did you see that story? See, honestly, the dome's been dead. Nobody's been talking to the dome, so I think I'm going to delete it. You know, what happened the past few days? You know.
Yeah, I haven't said much. I've been fucking busy with work, man.
Do you care about that though?
What's that?
Do you think I care about that?
Nah, you know what?
Like we come to that lounge to get away about life. It's a place to joke, right? Nobody cares. What happened? Said Sack got moderated. It was that story, I think it was out of was it Pennsylvania? This person worked in a morgue and she was stealing body parts. Like people donate their. That's why I tell you guys, it's a scam. You know,
I feel like this just happened though. Wasn't there just a similar story?
oh, this happens all the time. So people donate their body parts for science. Well, guess what? They were selling that shit on Facebook. They were selling it on Facebook and on Craigslist. Oh, you need you want an organ? You want a brain?
What do you think they're doing with the? I don't know if I should ask.
What's that?
I was going to ask, what do you think they're doing with those body parts? So maybe it's better that I don't know.
There are people that eat it. There are people that are just sick. There are people that
maybe people that just collect, like, because I think it's illegal to collect human, like even like you know what I mean, like not like in a morbid type of way, but like maybe somebody's a scientist. Like I think like even to get like a human skeleton, like you gotta
it's
like
desecration of a body. It's a misdemeanor. If you didn't kill someone, but you found a body and then you took any of the body part, that's called desecration of a body. I know that because in New York, people found a body in the woods and they didn't kill the person, but they just fucked it up more because they're like, fuck it. So I mean, it's fucked up. But they didn't get charged with murder. Like, no, we didn't kill it, but we stabbed it again. You know, like it was stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like, people are sick. Yeah, so yeah, unless if you're a scientist, and not just a scientist, like it's got to be for a reason. Like, oh, your lab studies pancreas so for cancer research, right? That's different. But you can't be like, oh, I'm a doctor, so I just have a brain in my drawer. Yeah, no, you
Right.
can't do that. Yeah.
Right.
Now, so, yeah, then you get people that bought body parts. They use it for satanic rituals because people are sick. Or voodoo, yes, which is satanic. Voodoo is just another version of Satanism, however you want to spin it. So yeah, this sick fucks. So that's why people work in morgues. Okay, not everyone. I'm sure there's a lot of good people that just do their job and they go home. But it only takes one in any hospital that's doing nefarious things. And if you don't think that's happening, if you have a blind trust for the medical system, you're a fucking moron. Like that shit is sick, man. Yeah, it's what it is. So also, Jeremy, a lot of the people that they were getting body parts from, they got cremated, and they were just giving the families ash from anything. So you can give you cigar ash, and they told you they cremated your family member, and they didn't cremate them, and they were using the body parts for whatever. How sick is that?
Yeah, that's
If,
fucked up.
if your family cremates you, you need to watch the cremation. If you don't watch it happen, chances are you're in someone's basement.
You never know. You never
No,
know.
oh, I'm telling you, it happens. Why? Money.
I mean, it's
Sick,
not like you're not getting a DNA test back with the ashes.
dude.
Anything could happen. I mean,
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Even if they really gave you the ash, that's probably mixed with 100,000 other dead bodies that were in that cremation thing. And you think you got your grandfather's ashes? You could have 100 different ashes in there. It's fucking. It's a scam.
yeah.
It's a scam. Whatever. Nobody cares. Just proves my point. But here's the thing: we got shut down twice for the community. How the hell did that person sell body parts on Facebook for a while and not get caught?
I mean, there's plenty of private groups on Facebook. They're probably using code words. They're probably, I mean, I'm just guessing here, but they're probably just hooking up like on Facebook and then doing the transaction, obviously a different way.
He said Dog the Bounty Hunter threw his barbecue ashes because he was not ready to let go of his wife. I don't understand what you mean by that. Barbecue? What do you mean barbecue? What? I'm not sure. He had a barbecue with the ashes. I don't know I'm not understanding.
I hope not. That's really gross. In the ocean.
Oh, he had a party and the ashes were there. Now I understand that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Instead of actually throwing his wife's ashes, he threw barbecue ashes in the ocean. Kind of like I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I thought he said he barbecued with the ashes. Like what the fuck?
He did it more for like ceremonial purposes, or not ceremonial. That's like not the right word, but you know what I mean. Like
You know what?
in effigy is that the right word? Like I don't know.
If you want to get cremated, you got to go in that. Remember, like in medieval times, they put you in that little rowboat, and then they shoot a flaming arrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what's got to suck in real life? No one's going to be able to hit that with a flaming arrow. Like everyone, oh, we missed, and now the dead body's just floating in the river. You know?
Well, did you watch Game of Thrones that show?
Yeah,
Remember that happened? The one dude was trying to he couldn't make the shot. The uncle got pissed and like took the bow and like made it first shot.
yeah. It is what it is. I think you got to light it before you push it in the water. You know.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, look at this! Who has a wrench?
What happened? Ricky's feeling generous tonight.
What happened there?
Don't fuck it up, Zach.
Hold on. See, Sack, this is why I'm going to take your wrench away. I give Sack a wrench, and his first comment is this: imagine taking a walk in the woods and walking into a body farm. Yeah, Sack. No, I can't imagine that, Sack. Why the fuck? What?
I think he's just trying to play off the conversation, but yeah, that's
No,
yeah, that's fine.
that's a little. That's not what we were talking about. Like, see, Sack takes it to a level that makes me uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, as Sack, I regret giving you your wrench back.
Within 30 seconds.
Dude, like he doesn't say, he doesn't even say thank you to Richie. He's like, yo, imagine you were in the woods and you found a whole bunch of bodies. He's just like, what the fuck is
Next, he's going to insult you again and tell you how shitty his Padron is.
he said he has a soft spot. Oh, look at what he says now. They let the bodies decompose and study. What the fuck is wrong with you, Zach? I don't know. Hey, what's up, Chewy? How's your balls? This place is a stupid place. You know, like Anthony P always says that Richie said, but this is a stupid place. Wrench regret. Yeah. Buyer's remorse. I regret it. Is what it is. Um, it is what it is. Sack is more loyal than Peachy.
Ooh.
At this point, he is. We haven't seen. Where's PG? PG, you're getting called out by Sack. Yes. Yes, I know about that. Yes. Yeah. There are agencies that just study bodies decaying. That way they could use that information, to compare and contrast. It's almost like a review. Yeah. Hey, don't say that. I'm sure PG's coming back. We haven't seen PG, but don't say RIP, RIPG. Don't say that. What do you think, vodka?
What's that? Vodka?
A little Tito's?
No, but it's water.
No shit, man. Well, last time I went on a cruise, we brought a whole bunch of water bottles, but I filled them up with vodka, and then I used the heat gun. You know what I'm saying though, and just the glue gun, and just re-glued them. You know what I'm saying though, because all they check if it's sealed. That's a way that you can get vodka on a ship, and then we just bought the unlimited soda thing, and we just vodka and cranberry, whatever, vodka and whatever, Coke. At least you have something to drink for free.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'd go on a cruise these days with all the shit, all the horror stories you read.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't go on the cruises now just for the disease. Everyone
Right,
gets
right.
everyone gets diarrhea.
I told you, Gio. I told you. You don't have to do it every. I mean, you can. I mean, I do. I do a little bit of both. A little out the mouth, a little out the nose, but whatever you prefer.
Notorious is giving us a sports update. You say what? It's a perfect. Is it? They're pitching a perfect game. Through 5 innings. Interesting. 8 strikeouts. Yeah. It's what it is. DVD. Hey, what's up, Caleb? One day we'll have. Yeah. Well, I feel like we're missing a lot of people. Um, yeah, we're missing a lot of people. I think.
Says the audio's going, and it might be me. I don't know. I know my signal tends to fuck up out here sometimes.
Man, nobody cares.
Yeah, my internet doesn't care.
Clock. What do you say?
Who's breaking up, Gio? Both of us, or just one of us?
And now you just broke up right there for some reason.
No.
That's what it is.
Gio said, "Where's interwebs?"
Interwebs. That was an interesting guy.
Didn't he get reinstated? I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. He apologized on Christmas, remember?
Yeah, you told him to come back on Christmas.
But we know Interwebs was Gio.
Maybe.
Interwebs was Gio.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't put it past him.
Okay. Who would you rather spend the night in a log cabin with? Gio or Sack? I mean,
Gio.
out smoking cigars and having a campfire. Who are you hanging out with?
Gio. No offense, Zach. Gio.
I think I'd have to go with Sack.
Okay.
because Gio's the logical choice, but I think Sack will be more appreciative. I think Sack will be more appreciative. He'd be like, Richie, I shot a few raccoons. We can make dinner. I'm like, oh, that. He's like, yeah. And I brought my canaries for company. All right, cool. And then he's like, and I shot a wolf. And we're not going to eat wolf. All right, we'll make a pelt. I don't
Zach does better cigar.
know. Gio's, yeah, Gio Sack. Nah. Yeah, Gio. Yeah, not for nothing, Gio. Are you getting those AIDS commercials too? I am getting so many AIDS commercials on my Facebook. I
What do
mean,
you keep talking about? Your phone's listening to you.
I don't have AIDS. I don't have AIDS. Yeah, but I'm telling you, man,
Give him the preventative
every
act.
advertisement though, because I guess they know their clientele. Every advertisement is not for people on the straight and narrow. If you know what I'm saying, every advertisement's like a guy with like holding flowers or like two guys like holding each other, and it's like if you got AIDS, and you're like, yeah, I bet you do.
Zach will, Zach will mock you as you smoke the tobacco. What the hell, Zach? You get a wrench and then you just don't say anything. You just go quiet, huh?
I'll tell you what, man, this cigar is really picking up here, man. It is a heavy medium full. It's actually quite surprising. It might actually be even stronger than the La Galera. La Galera was a strong Cameroon. That's another Cameroon I recommend. The La Galera. Have you ever had that one?
No, I haven't.
I think you should. I recommend that brand. You should check out a couple of their cigars. Check out their Maduro. They're very affordable. They taste a little dirty and edgy, but you're talking about $9-10 sticks, and they're very. They remind me of like a cheaper My Father cigar, but really enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? Though, like, and I'm talking about lounges get them for $9-10. They're pretty affordable.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to look out for that one.
Yeah, you buy a 5 pack, check them out because if you like it, it might be worth the money. I mean, if you want some mid tier stuff, but I know you're smoking mostly high end stuff, but it's what it is.
Yeah, I smoke both. What's that? Liga 52, not a straw. What size are you smoking, Zach?
Well, I think the Liga number 9 is superior to the 52. I'll choose the not. I'll still smoke the 52, but if they have both boxes, I'm not buying 52. How do you feel?
Yeah, yeah, I think I'd have to agree with you on that.
Like if they're the same price, which they're gonna be, I'm not wasting my time with the 52.
Yeah,
If I'm dropping $16-17 for a cigar, I'm gonna get the number 9. That's the one I prefer. Now, I don't think I've ever heard someone say they prefer the 52 over the 9. Have you?
yeah. I mean, I've heard a few guys say they prefer the T52. They're different. I mean, they're both good, but yeah, I think I prefer the number
Sure.
9.
Let's get that straight. The 52 is a great cigar,
Yeah,
but I believe the number 9 is superior.
yeah,
Like the number 9, I
I
don't
would.
I don't question for the money. If it's $18, $15, whatever. Um, the 52, I'm like, I like it, but nobody cares though.
Yeah. Now, Sack, he loves Padrones, is what he says.
He doesn't want to lose his wrench. You see, I'm glad Gio listened to Richie about the Hemingway. I'm telling you, the Hemingway is a great cigar, man.
Yep.
And what were we talking about? The value, right? Not just the cost, but the value compared to its competitor. The Hemingway, let's say at $8 to $12, depending on the size. Like you could literally get the master. I see like what's the bigger one at the signature? There's the masterpiece
The masterpiece, I think. Yeah,
and then what's the bigger one?
I think there might be Untold Story. I don't know. They're either the masterpiece or Untold Story is the real big one.
My point is though, like, bro, you can get pretty much most of those for like under $15, and you're having a great. I mean, not you're having better than a great time. Like, those are
Yeah,
world class cigars, and they're available, and you don't have to worry about if you smell. If you have them, you can replace them on like Opus, which might be hard to find.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Especially the Cameroon. I mean, the The sun-grown Maduro a little harder to find, but the Cameroon are usually
Well,
easy.
for you, I can find it. My guy has the sun grown and the Maduros.
Yeah.
But
You should pick up one of those sun-growns, Rich. Let me know what you think.
I had it already. I enjoyed it, but I need to have it more than once.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about when I had that one though. I'll tell you what. I did enjoy it, but I still prefer the Maduro and the sun grown better. I'm sorry, the Maduro and the Cameroon. But when I smoked that sun grown, I was with my girlfriend and I smoked it fast because we were going to a concert and we had we had some time before the concert,
Yeah.
and I was like drinking a beer. I was sitting in the hot sun, and she's complaining about something. And you know what I'm saying? No, there's a bunch of hippies around me waiting.
You didn't get to concentrate and enjoy it.
No, not like this. Honestly, bro. Like honestly, I smoked a Don Carlos when I went up to the casino last month. The
Mhm.
cigar, I love that cigar, but I didn't have a great experience because I was with my girlfriend, and she's like, "Are you done yet? Are you done?" Like every 2 minutes. Oh, how much longer? And she ruined it for me. So I just chased it, and I was just like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying though? And I had like this much left, and she's like, "You're not bringing that in my car." And I'm like, "Then I'll stand outside the car." And it just ruined it. Like the moment you bring in female frustration, the cigar's over. I can't. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, I think anything to ruin the mood. Yeah. You're trying to relax, trying to concentrate. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, most guys he would rather have a relationship with the humidor than a female.
Yeah, some days I could definitely say that.
Oh, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? No, the humidor is never going to take half your money.
Yeah. Well, it depends how much. Depends what you're stocking in that humidor, I
No, no,
guess.
no, no. But you pay for those cigars, but you get to enjoy it though.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, a female will take half your money, and then I just talked to a guy when I was at the Cabela's on Friday, waiting for a background. It was an hour, so I went outside. I'm smoking in my car. I had to wait for my background check, and this guy pulled up next to me, and he was like sitting there. And I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And we started talking about cigars, and he says he occasionally smokes, and we're talking about this and that. And I forget somehow we got talking about he just going through a divorce, and he said he had to sell his house and he had to give half it to his wife, but half the value, but basically he basically broke even. He basically didn't make any money, and he still had to give her 150 grand. What kind of bullshit is that? You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah, divorce definitely isn't always fair. That's for sure.
And his wife basically they had a joint bank account. She wiped out the money. And then she said, "I want a divorce. I'm not happy." I said, "Well, what led up to the divorce?" He goes, "Well, the last year she was never home." And I literally said, "What do you think she was doing?" He goes, and like basically like your wife's a hoe. Like if your wife's always out, what do you think she's doing? You think she's smoking cigars, hanging out with the girls?
Yeah, yeah,
Because women don't go out and spend their own money, not even your money. If a woman's going out without you, somebody else is paying for her drinks. I can't stress it enough. And it doesn't have to be a boyfriend because complete strangers will pay for a woman's drink. Imagine, Jeremy, you walked into a humidor and like Richie woke up to you and he's like, and you didn't know me. And I was like, "You like Opus X?" "Oh, yeah." "Bartender, put it on my tab." Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying, though? That women don't live in the same reality. But what sucks for women is at a certain point, the free shit stops. You know what I'm saying? Though, and that's got to be a hard reality. That's like, imagine when you get old enough or fat enough where nobody's buying you shit no more. And that's got to be sad. You know what I'm saying? Though?
yeah.
He says cigars are not meant to be rushed. You shut the fuck up. Yeah, the classic. Yeah, that's the other size. The classic is the big one too.
Yeah, the classic is I think the 7 inch signature 6. I
And the
like the
Mac,
signature. I like the classic too.
they're all great. They're all
Yeah,
great.
yeah, I'd smoke them all.
Yeah. So I felt so bad for this guy with his divorce and everything. But I said, look, at least you have your sanity. At least, he got to keep his pension and Social Security. And in the state of Colorado, a few years ago, he said his parents died, and he says he got an inheritance, but he said he never put that inheritance in his general bank account, which they
Oh,
shared. He said he put it in a separate account, so she cannot touch that because technically that was for him and not her, and he kept it in an account with just his name. So
yeah.
Note to yourself: if you get inheritance, if you put it in your regular bank account and your wife's name is on that bank account, 50% is going to be hers, or 100% if she takes it out. Because when you have a joint bank account, it's not 50-50. Whoever uses it,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, my buddy went through a divorce recently, so yeah, I definitely am familiar.
It's a terrible thing, man. It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing.
Yeah.
We were just watching the murder stuff on TV, like the DNA shows where they catch people. And there was this woman that got murdered, and they're interviewing her boyfriend and her ex-boyfriend. Of course, they interviewed her ex-husband, and everyone's a suspect, right? Well, it turns out she's been divorced for a few years, but her husband's paying alimony, and I think she was still under his medical insurance. He had to pay for that shit, whatever, right? But it turns out she got sick. She got cancer, and the regular insurance which she had wasn't going to cover all the medical bills. So she went back to court to file to get he was going to have to pay more medical insurance and more money for his ex. It's terrible she had cancer, but if that's your ex-wife, it's not your fucking problem. And so he ended up, whatever. He got caught, but but and I was explaining it to her. I said, "Oh, I said to my girlfriend, I don't condone her getting murdered. That's terrible. But that guy obviously was not in his right state of mind because he's already giving her all this money, and she passed, and she wants more money because she got sick. Like that's not his problem. You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, you wouldn't think it would.
But most judges would be like, yeah, it's your problem. You know what I'm saying? Though, like, imagine paying more money for. Oh my God, and you're not even with her. Like, so
Yeah,
it's a terrible shit. It's sad shit.
yeah, yeah. Well, Richie, I hate to cut out early, but I do have to work early this week. I don't know. You got some time left? Maybe you can grab someone else.
Well, thank you for letting me know how to run my show. I appreciate that.
Would you fucking get somebody else already, for fuck's sake?
That's the spirit, my friend.
I mean,
hey, Jeremy, I care about you, Jeremy. I'll see you around, brother.
Yeah, likewise, brother. Thanks for having me as always, man. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll see if I can get some other asshole on here.
All right.
Later, bro.
Fuck all you guys.
Okay, bro. Have a good one. All right. He's going to sleep. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Divorce is a terrible thing for the man. Imagine having to pay a higher copay for your ex-wife. That's terrible. Hey,
So, man,
Paul,
how you doing?
how's everything? All right?
Yeah, not bad.
What are you smoking?
Pork tenderloin, I think.
How is that?
It's strong and spicy.
Oh, but is that considered a tuxedo though, or no?
I think so.
Because
I got it from Fox, so
yeah.
I think it's a pork tenderloin.
Okay, yeah. Do you like it?
It's spicy. It's not bad. I'm enjoying it.
You're enjoying it, but it's not blowing your mind.
Not like that Black Label yesterday.
Yeah, the party is Black Label, man. That cigar. Listen, that's making that cigar forever, and someone's buying it because it's in every cigar shop has party is.
Yeah. I mean, hope you can review it pretty soon.
Yeah, yep. I'll have to pick one up. I actually got 10 Cohiba Blacks coming on Saturday from Seabit.
Yeah.
I like the Cohiba Black. I think that's actually the same wrapper. I think the same wrapper on the Party is Black is on the Cohiba Black. I'm almost sure.
Just wait till Thursday. You should get there on Thursday.
What's up? What's that?
I ordered it last night for you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just really want you to review it.
I thought you wanted me to, to review it, like go buy. Oh, dude, much.
No, I wanted you to review it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna buy it myself. You didn't have to do that, man. That's very generous.
Yeah. I mean, this way you could just go to Fox, switch the address, and be done with it instead of me going to have to buy it, then go to the post office and shipping it, you know.
I really appreciate that, man. You didn't have to do
Oh,
that.
yeah, no problem.
You know, when you order from Fox, there was a letter in my box by a girl. Did you get that or no?
Oh, they do that in every order.
It said, "Here's some single cigars for single and mingle," and it was signed by a girl. I, my girlfriend's like, "Who's this bitch?" And I'm like,
Yeah, they put them in every box.
Oh, my girlfriend almost broke up with me. She's like, "Who's it?" I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't for me.
I think her name was Amanda or something like that. I'm like, I don't know who Amanda is. You know,
They got a bunch of them.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I think Fox is a really good company. I was looking at their website today.
Yeah.
It seems like how's the quality? You never had any issues, right?
Only with those Olivia V Lanceros, because this is the first one was I bought a 5-pack. The first one was smooth. The second one was like where the cherry is.
Yeah.
It started making a hole right here.
It was
So I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did it again, so I was like, oh fuck that.
Did you call them up?
Oh no. I just chucked it.
Yeah, but sometimes you call up and say, "Hey, these cigars were damaged."
Nah.
Sometimes they replace it, you know.
Yeah.
Seabit has done that. You know.
Mm.
But yeah, something. I like the V Lancero. I think that's a good cigar.
Yeah, I mean it's yummy, it's not bad, but kind of fucking ruined my night, pissed me off.
Oh, with that, yeah. But the one, you like it?
Huh?
The one that worked, did you like it?
Oh yeah, I like them. Olivia's not bad.
Yeah.
I tried a Milano V the other last week. I don't think it was the Merdor, the other one.
Oh yeah, the regular one.
Yeah, it was a mind blown, but it was not bad.
Yeah, well, you know, if it doesn't hit you, I've had the Milano V so many times, so I really have a good connection with that cigar. But you know, I think sometimes the first time you try it, you got to try it a few times. I mean, I've had it so many times over the years, it grew on me. You know what I'm saying? Though,
Yeah.
it grew on me. But the Maduro one, I like a lot better.
Yeah.
And you should try the V Maduro. They make a regular V, but try that. That one's only like maybe $9.
Yeah, I think the next thing I want to buy is like a box of those black labels because I really enjoyed it last night. So.
Oh, the Partagas?
Yeah, it's like a box of 20 for $150.
No, dude. Stop. Go on Cbid.
Yeah.
They're much cheaper.
Yeah.
You can get a much. Check out Cbid. Do you have a Cbid account?
No, I was looking at it last night too because of what you said last night, but. Yeah,
so there's bidding and then there's buy now. Like it's a free price. Like a cycle. Like it might say a box for 90 and 98 and watch them. Yeah, you might be able to just buy like 2 5-packs for like really cheap. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would try that. You know, compare the price. Whatever's the better price, you know, do what you got to do. But what size were you smoking in the black?
It came in a tubo. I think it was a Maximo.
So, like a Gordo?
I think I'm not too familiar with the Vitellas or whatever you call them, the sizes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure of the name of that, but I prefer I prefer any cigar in the smaller sizes, you know. But
yeah, the ring gauge was 50 though.
Oh no, 50's perfect. 50's perfect. Yeah. Oh, that's good. If you get the Party Black and it's too wide of a gauge, it really waters it down. You know?
Yeah.
Now I know you said you've been new to cigars, but did you notice? Have you tried the same cigar in different sizes yet to feel the difference in power?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Yeah, you should do that. So let's say if you like the Partagas Black, try it in a few different sizes and see. You know, you might like one the best, but see how the size changes the blend because it does.
Yeah.
Especially the gauge. You know, if you go from 5 to 6 inch, it's a little bit of a difference, but like the 6 inch might have a slower buildup than the 5 inch. But if you go from 50 to 54 or 56 or 60, it really makes the cigar weaker, you know?
Yeah. Because the first one I tried, I think it was a shorter one, a little fatter gauge, because that was a free stick that Fox gave me. Yeah, so I'm hoping this one they give you a free stick this time.
Oh, that's pretty.
So Gio,
So, any other new cigars you tried besides the Tatuaje?
no, I mean that's why the Black Label, just all the basic stuff.
You know, it's good. It's good just to even the stuff you can get over the counter in a sense at the regular shops like that. It's good to try all different things and see where you put them in your lineup. What would you
Yeah,
give the Cuiva Black Robusto you smoked from 0 to 5 with the point system? With a 4.5, 4.2, what would you give it?
the Cohiba Black.
No, the Partagas. What would you give it?
Well, I gave it a 4 to the guy who asked me like 2 days ago.
Mhm.
But after smoking it last night, I say a 4.3.
So yeah, so you had an even better experience. Great.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you let it out for a day out of the tube to let it dry out a little bit or not?
No.
Because lots of times from the tube, it's sealed like that. That was a sealed tube, right? A glass tube.
Oh no, it was a metal tube.
Oh, metal tube. Okay. With the glass tubes, though, sometimes you'll see they're a little too moist because they're sealed from the factory, and then you gotta just like let it sit out for a day, just lose some moisture.
Yeah. I tried that. Well, I let this one out for like maybe 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, it's not bad. Good
Yeah.
smoke output.
No, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a case by case basis. You gotta look at the cigar, and if you see bad or below it or above it is like stretching, then you know it's too moist. You know what I'm saying though? Because
Okay, when you gauge a cigar from you say medium to full, what makes it medium or full to you?
okay, so just picture this. We're gonna give it a point system. Picture
Yeah,
picture 100% is full strength.
yeah.
So 100% power, like holy shit. You know what I'm saying though? 75% power is like 3/4 strength, so medium to full. You have mild, medium, and you have medium to full and full.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. I break it down to numbers to make it simple. Now, the only way you can understand that though is by smoking a whole bunch of different cigars, and you could go, "Oh, this cigar is stronger than the last one," and the last one I thought it was medium to full. Now with medium to, you could have heavy medium to full, so maybe it's like 80%. You know what I'm saying? No, so and then you stuff in medium, you can have medium plus, and almost medium full. You know what I'm saying? Though,
Yeah.
so picture it like a handgun cartridge. You have regular plus P plus, Magnum. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, basically the more it's like blowing your blowing your taste buds out, the stronger it is. But then darkness is all the notes. So if all
Yeah.
the notes are earth, black pepper, dark coffee, it makes it a darker beer. You know what I'm saying though? I just do this to make it easy for the guys. This is 3/4. This is 50% darkness, and this is pitch black, like
Yeah.
Maduro or something really dark like that. So it's just a good way to help gauge cigars, and that way you could say, okay, maybe this if you do dark, or maybe it was just the wrong moment. Like I don't recommend smoking super strong dark cigars for breakfast. You know what I'm saying though? So
Oh yeah.
you can have the right cigar at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying though? So it's you know. But do you smoke any lighter cigars or no?
Lighter? What did I smoke last week? No, I dunked a couple of them.
Hmm.
Like I had a freaking what was the, oh my god, a Fuente. It was like a sun grown whatever. I didn't like the taste, so I just dunked it and then
But it was a cheaper Fuente, right? It wasn't like a.
yeah, it was a logo. Yeah.
I'm not crazy about cheaper Fuentes, like the mid tier. I started Hemingway up. I go Hemingway, Don Carlos, Anejos, and Opus. That's where I fuck around with. You know what I'm saying? Though? So, have you had the Hemingways yet?
Oh yeah, I like them.
Yeah,
I had the Maduro.
yeah.
It comes in Cameroon and Maduro, right?
And Sungrown. The
Oh,
Sungrown
it's so grown.
hard to find. The
Yeah.
Sungrown very limited production.
Yeah, I tried Maduro and Cameroon.
Which one did you like better?
Cameroon.
Okay,
Yeah.
for me, I like Maduro better, but I still love the Cameroon. Like I love the Cameroon. It's great. Have you tried the Red Dot, the Cohiba?
Yeah, I tried it. I tried the Tubo. It's not bad.
Yeah, we weren't. It didn't blow you away.
Nah, I was just starting. It was like my first month, probably.
Okay, you come back to it. You
Yeah.
both go on CBID. you can bid on 5 packs for like $20, $25. You can get a 5 pack.
Yeah.
So see how you like it. I love that cigar, but everyone's different. How a cigar hits you. I mean, all I could do is give you the best recommendations and what the profile's like, and maybe when to smoke it, or what I like about it, or what I don't like about it, and then you got to decide how it hits you. I mean, that's up to you. I mean, it's your money. You buy what you like.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to smoke the other one tomorrow, the Christmas one. I forget the name.
Christmas.
Yeah, the Roy, the one you recommended.
Oh, the El Rey del Mundo. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke that tomorrow.
Take that out of the cellophane now and let
Yeah.
it. Take it out of your humidor and let it breathe overnight. You don't want it. You want really good smoke output on that.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that's a great cigar, man. It's just a beautiful flavor. Make sure you hold the smoke a lot on that. I really recommend that stick. You know what? I might smoke that tomorrow on the live too. I have one.
Mm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
if you're here tomorrow, we'll smoke it together.
Yeah, up to you. Sure, no problem.
How's everything else? All right.
Just a little dizzy. This one's kicking my ass.
Yeah, the last third really hits you, man. Definitely. Anything else? Did you go to the range recently with your pops?
No, my pops, he just had neck surgery.
Oh shit! So you got to take it easy.
Yeah, so he can't be like,
Yeah, you take it easy. I went to the range 2 days ago. I had a great time. I just
Yeah.
shot 5 pistols. I had a good time, and
Yeah.
but that 59 Smith and Wesson I got,
Yeah.
1976. How cool is that, man?
The one you showed me on the picture?
The black one with the wood grips.
You showed me the stainless.
Oh no, I got another one on top.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
stainless was 1988. I shot that one too. That was phenomenal. But the black one, it's lighter. That's aluminum frame. I mean, it still had no recoil for 9mm. But the stainless one, it was like 22. When you get that heavy of a stainless gun in 9mm, the gun doesn't even recoil. You know what I'm saying? No, it's nice. But it's got some weight to it. But I don't mind carrying a heavy gun. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason I bought my Glock because I really like them. They're cheap. I mean, they're reliable. They're affordable.
I never say they don't work. I just don't like grip angle. Okay, put it this way: they work and they're cheap. But everything, if you were just talking about poly, okay, you have to compare apples to apples. So you have to compare that to an M&P or a SIG 320, or stuff like that, or a Walther, PPQ or something like that, or an XD. Did you ever shoot any of those or no?
No.
Okay. Yeah, each one has pros and cons. The pro to the Glock is the aftermarket support, and the magazines are so cheap and available, so you can trick them out. But I'm not crazy about buying a Glock and then putting $500 into it. They work out the box. I don't. A lot of guys like to go Gucci. They'll put like a gold barrel, and they'll.
Yeah.
I don't know.
On mine, I put like the mag extender. On my 45, it carries 17 plus 1. I changed the barrel to a Wolf for like $100 cheap barrel.
Yeah.
Well,
the more accurate barrel. The Wolf is a good barrel.
Yeah. And then I got the tungsten guide rod.
Yeah, well, you need that because the regular Glock guide rod is plastic. It's part, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that actually adds a little weight in the front. But that's understandable. But you know what I'm talking about? There are guys that put like $1,000 or more into you could dump $2,000 into a Glock and get crazy, but I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense.
You can go to the Glock store and they already got customized Glocks ready for you, like for $1,000, $2,000. That are pretty nice, but not on my budget.
Yeah, no, but dude, you could get great used guns that are worth more than that and are better. You know what I'm saying? All those Smiths I bought, man, those Smiths will outshoot a Glock all day. More accurate. The trigger reset on those Smith & Wessons, like you pull the trigger, the reset's like this. Ready? Right there. That's the reset. I mean, the reset is the shortest reset on any factory trigger. It's ridiculous. It's back then. I guess they didn't care about lawyers. But the resets on those. I have never seen another stock like a SIG or a Glock or a Beretta. The old school Smith & Wesson semi-automatics, their reset was so short. Sometimes those guns when you're shooting, you double or triple tap by accident. The reset's so short. You're like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean it's a very quick trigger. It's very quick.
Yeah, but honestly, if I hit the big scratcher, I mean, I'll probably have a whole bunch of guns, all different brands. I'll even have an eye point
Yeah,
just for the pistol whip,
yeah. What's the biggest you hit on the scratcher?
500.
Yeah, me too. 600. 600 is the biggest I hit. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, I haven't had a claimer yet though. I hit a
yeah,
bunch of 500. I mean, I've hit 500 a lot. 600,
yeah,
but I never hit a claimer. No 10,000, no 20. I'll tell you a sad story. I was at my job in New York years ago, and I told my friend, "Oh, after work, I'm going to go buy this $20 ticket. It's a blue ticket." I said, "I'm going to win."
yeah,
And they're like, "Yeah, right." I said, "No, I'm going to win." On the way home, I stopped to grab like a soda, and and then when I got to my house, there's a deli right next to my house, and I went in there to buy a ticket. And I said, "Anybody win today?" And she goes, "A guy just won 1 minute ago." I'm like, "Get the fuck!" And I go, "What ticket?" She goes, "The blue $20 ticket." And they only had one box of that, so it was only one roll. I said, "No." I said, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you a lie. I came in to buy that ticket." I said, "What ticket was it?" "Oh, ticket 33." I said, "What is it on now?" She goes, 32. I'm like, "Son of a bitch." And the guy came in and he bought two other tickets and he won 500 and 600 on the $30 tickets. This guy won 10,000, 500, and 600 on three tickets in one day. And
I'll be pissed.
he told me the ticket. I was so mad. I said, "Good for you, buddy. Good for you." If
Sorry.
I didn't stop for that, Coca-Cola cost me
Yeah,
$1,000.
yeah, and diabetes. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
yeah. Well, I don't drink soda on a normal basis. It's just
Mm.
if I go, that really, dude, I lost 10 G's.
Yeah, that'll suck.
Is what it
I
is.
mean, tomorrow's the big $2 million draw. So for Arizona, the second chance.
Mhm.
So you take all your scratchers, and then they just enter it for you. So I got 4,200 entrants. Yeah. So
Oh, it goes by dollars.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, you say 4,000. You have 4,000 tickets.
I got $4,000 worth of the old tickets.
Yeah, shit. Wow. Is that every year they do it?
No, they have specials like that, like 3, 4, 5 times a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you hit it, man. Shit.
All right.
Yeah, 2 million. Hey, you got a chance.
Never know. It's only for Arizona too, so.
Yeah, chance. So, anything else going on? How's your neck? Is it still the same problem? Or do you go to chiropractor or no?
Oh no, I mean everything's fucked up for me, so I'm still putting together my game plan, see what happens.
Yeah, yeah. So, do you like to travel at all? Do you go anywhere or no?
Um, no, because ever since I moved from Hawaii, I was just working,
Yeah.
and then in Hawaii I worked 2 jobs. Both at the airport, I was a sky cap and then a line cook
Mhm.
at night. Yeah.
Oh shit, you're making money though.
I mean, the sky cap was the biggest money.
Yeah.
We used to do curbside check-in for Hawaiian Airlines. Yeah, I mean, freaking stacks like that, but then we lost the contract, so
Oh shit. Yeah, because people
yeah.
tip a lot, right?
Huh?
People
Yeah,
tip.
think people, yeah. I had Benji, what, at least 10 times in my career.
What'd you do?
I had Benji 10 times.
What's that?
Benjamin Franklin, $100 tip.
Oh, $100 tips. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. I used to get $20 tips every day. I mean, we used to, well, they allegedly, in case the IRS is like 150 to 200 a day, cash
Right.
money.
And then at the end of the day, they go, "Oh, you have anything to claim?" No, no, no.
They stiffed me all.
Yeah. What do you have to- Yeah, no, I knew a guy that used to work at the airport in Colorado. He used to say the same thing. They used to make a lot of money like that on the tips.
Yeah.
But now, I think probably not cash anymore.
Yeah, because Hawaiian Airlines actually shut that service down too. So
Oh,
yeah,
it is what it is. But how
yeah.
long have you been in Arizona? How many years?
Fuck, I just fucking found out like 7 years already. It's like,
Wow.
what am I doing over here? Oh my god.
Shit. You want to stay
Well,
there?
I think this is the final destination for me.
That's it.
I'm gonna get a nice piece of desert, like a couple 3 acres. You get one for like 20,000.
That's not bad.
Yeah, grow some chickens, some hogs. maybe some lambs, you know.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's not totally living off grid, but it's in the desert. Drill a well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even though I hit the lotto, I'll still do that, you know. Throw
Yeah.
my machine.
Chill out. Yeah, get away from society, you know. I mean,
Yeah, get a nice triple wide delivered out there.
yeah, that's
I'm
not.
set.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the land, 20 grand. That's not bad.
Yeah, there's a bunch of deserts for like 10, 5 I seen for like half an acre.
Yeah, that's not.
But if I gotta get land, it gotta be like 10 acres or out.
Yeah, that way you can shoot on your property, you know.
Yeah, they don't mind.
Yeah, it all depends what kind of area it is. But if it's out in the desert, you can shoot, you know.
Yeah. I really want to get a tax stamp for a silencer or
Yeah,
suppressor.
you can do that. Yeah, it takes
Yeah.
about
How long?
9 months.
9 months?
That's the guys. I was at the store the other day, and they said about right now it's about 9. Sometimes guys get it back faster. Sometimes it takes longer. It all depends. For a suppressor, the paperwork, it goes to someone in a government office, and they could do it in a week if they wanted to, but they take time.
Yeah. Because they used to fingerprint me like every year at the airport in Honolulu.
Yeah,
Yeah, so.
yeah. No, you'll get
Uh,
if you can buy a gun legally, they have to give you the tax stamp, but it just takes 9 months, to get. It's just, but make sure you put all the rules. If you have a tax stamp item, an NFA item like a suppressor or a select fire or a short barrel, you can't leave the state. If you want, you have to notify them, I think, 30 days in advance. So let's just say you're going from Arizona to Texas and on your friend's property. And, oh, yeah, bring this. You have to notify them if you're going to cross state line. That's the rules. I didn't know that. So I don't have any.
bring it with them?
What's that?
To bring it with you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
No, well, no. So before you need to learn the rules. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
okay, so you're at your parents' house, right? If you have that tax stamp item, they can't have access to the safe you keep it in. There's rules to it. I mean, that's serious. So
Yeah.
with a tax stamp item, if you have that, it has to be always locked up if you're not in the house. If it's not locked up and it's in the house and anyone else can access it, they could get 10 years in jail. So
Mm,
no, it's a controlled. There's a lot more rules. You know.
yeah. Because the picture of the you see the green one I sent you, the rifle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one takes 223. It takes AR mags,
Yeah.
and the barrel's threaded. So I'm gonna get one for that. That's gonna be my zombie build.
Yeah. Like I said,
Yeah.
now what you can do though, what they do out here, which I'm sure any store that's selling a tax stamp item, you could set up what's called a living trust. So if you set up a trust for the tax, you could add people's names, so they could let's say you add your father's name to it, he could actually take it to the range, and you wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? So you have,
Yeah.
but they can out about all the legalities before you buy it, just to cover your ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because guys out here, I know guys out here that have 40 millimeter grenade launchers. Select. They have a silencer. They had 3 stamps on one rifle. It was
Yeah.
SBR 40 millimeter and a threaded silencer. And he's like, yes, it's 3 stamps. It cost him $600 just for the stamps. The whole weapon system cost him like 6 G's.
Oh wow.
We're talking about, man, you're dropping $7,000 into something. It can get expensive quick. And here's the thing too: you got to know about the law. Once you have
Yeah.
a tax stamp item, say one day you don't want it no more, you can't just trade it at a store like a regular rifle. You know what I'm saying? No, now if all you got it with the suppressor, you could trade the rifle because that's just a regular rifle. But you understand what I'm saying? Though you're kind of stuck with it like for life. So just make sure you understand the rules about that. You might
Oh
even
yeah.
lawyer because no, I mean that's serious. Those are really control items. So like it's I don't. I mean, I'm all about freedom, but you got to understand the punishments if you don't follow. You got to follow that shit. You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah. 10 years for something you didn't know. That would suck.
But I'm just telling you. I'm telling you as a heads up. It's not like a regular shotgun or a pistol. If you don't, if you get bored with it, you trade at a store. Controlled items like that are very controlled. You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
You know. It is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Like the guy that has the 40 millimeter launcher, he didn't even have any 40 millimeter grenades because each one you have to get a tax stamp, I believe, for each one. And if you use it, let's say out in the open, you have to notify them because now obviously you don't have it no more. So it's that's a really liability, I guess. So you got to know the rules. I mean, the shop by me, it's all they have. It's called a class 3 dealer. You know, they have the NFA items, but make sure
Yeah.
make sure you find out before. You know,
Yeah, you want to save some money? Just go to that Dragon guy. You can
yeah,
show all his machine guns and everything.
yeah, that guy has everything. He has belt fed in the house for home defense.
Yeah, it's aiming at the door.
Yeah, no, he has a 30 belt fed in the bedroom, and he has a 50 belt fed in the kitchen. I think,
Yeah.
hey, it's America, you know. Yeah, but that guy's he's a he's a license. He has every license in the book. You know,
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't look crazy.
I mean, he's just you gotta know the law. I mean,
Yeah.
it's totally different. But the shop out here, what they will do is though, because the way it works is you have to pay for, let's say, the suppressor, but you can't take ownership till you have a tax stamp. But once a month, the store will bring that suppressor to a range, and then you can use it because the suppressor is still owned by the FFL, so they're allowed to own it, and then you're allowed to use it if they're there. That's legal. But then
Yeah.
you just can't take it home until you have the tax stamp. So, I mean,
Okay.
but they know all the rules that you have to follow. So I just learned this from talking to these guys. But you almost got to be a fucking lawyer to understand the legality.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, one mistake is 10 years federal, 10 year automatic.
Yeah.
Make
That
sure,
sucked.
yeah, yeah. Well, for example, let's say you didn't know. Oh, you got the suppressor. Oh, you want to go pig hunting in Texas with it? Well, did you notify them? So you got to know. You got to make sure. Oh, in that case, I wouldn't say nobody cares. Somebody cares. They care about that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it is what it is with that. But and those are not cheap. You talk about you're probably going to spend 2 G's on a suppressor.
The one I seen at Silencer Central was like for 1,000.
Is it a good one though?
I think it should be. I think so.
Yeah. Just,
I mean, I'm not gonna be in the trees like it's gonna be like this my apocalypse gun, my zombie build.
yeah. No, I mean, yeah. The tax.
Yeah.
Hey, well, 9 months. It takes just as long as making a baby.
It's forever. 9 months.
It's a long time. That
Yeah.
sucks. Year. But that's the law. You know what I'm saying? No, it's
Yeah.
there's no way around it. You have to make sure you cross your always cross your T's and dot your I's.
Yeah.
What kind of grain ammo are you using that bolt action? 77 grain, or what are you doing?
Uh, the heaviest one was 62.
Okay.
Yeah, but I just shot 55, 62 from it.
Yeah, so you're using the cheaper range ammo and everything like that.
Yeah, I mean, can I show you the tip of it?
No, don't show me anything.
No?
I mean, that's serious. The community standards.
Yeah.
I mean, Richie, if you want to end Richie's show, one more strike, I'm out of here. So, yeah.
Oh my god.
I know. Meanwhile, you could come here wearing a dress and yay.
Yeah. Bullshit, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. What's your plan for tomorrow?
Nothing, really. I'm still putting together my game plan.
That's not bad. That's a good day.
Yeah. No, I start my diet tomorrow, so yeah, no more junk food.
Okay, what are you gonna do? You start to train?
Well, I gotta start with the food first. That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Because I've been buying out every night, Taco Bell, McDonald's.
Yeah, you cut that shit out, man. You know.
Because I'm 265. My doctor said if I go under 200, he'd take away all my medicine. So.
Okay. Did
Yeah.
you get a nutritionist?
No, well, I had one because I had type 2 or I'm a pre-diabetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my doctor said go under 200 to take with my blood pressure, my metformin, my cholesterol. That's it.
Yeah, so you cut out junk food, cut out soda, cut out beer. Drink a lot of water, and but you could join a local gym. It's only $10 a month, and just
Yeah,
that's
I'm off prepared also. It's gonna be hard.
what's that?
I gotta do like the bike
Yeah,
and light weights.
dude, you start one brick at a time. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Yeah,
worry, just get in there and just start doing some physicality stuff, stretching. You can do even just walking.
yeah,
Rowing. Stuff that's low impact. And start from there. You could do lightweight.
I bought a rowing machine like 3 months ago. Never used it
Yeah. Yeah, you should use it every day.
yet. Yeah,
We got a rowing machine here. I use. I'm saying I like the rowing machine.
yeah,
So it is what it is.
yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good. So that starts tomorrow.
I hope so.
Yeah, you just gotta make a game. You gotta make a game plan and stick to it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna start intermittent fasting, so that's only eat once a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna suck for a while, but I mean, at least I get to lose the weight.
Hey, do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
Recommend eating prunes every day to keep yourself full and clear yourself out. You should eat
yeah,
6 prunes a day because you have fiber. I mean it, bro. You'll be taking shits like you can't believe. I mean, solid shits. I mean, it's not gonna give you.
yeah,
All the guys I told you were getting. You get older, you got to eat prunes. Prunes clear your body out. It's important.
yeah.
And did you ever try chia seeds?
No.
Chia seeds, check it. Yeah, I mean that's all important stuff because if you're cutting out the junk food, you got to replace it with something else. Uh, so eat salads and good stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of protein, less carbs.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do chicken and brown rice, for like forever, but
Yeah.
I just been spoiling myself.
Well, I mean, you can make it as a treat, eating something bad, but to make you so get the diet right. But I'm telling you, you got to stay. You got to move the body. You got to stay active.
Yeah.
Come for an hour a day. If you got the time, just make a plan. Just and you know, everything's possible. It's
Oh yeah.
possible if you put your mind to it. If
Oh yeah.
you say no, it's already not possible. Whatever you believe is going to happen. So do what you got to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that'd be exciting. Tomorrow I'm going to smoke Del Rey, but I appreciate that. So you said Thursday the Partagas is coming.
Yeah. Should be Thursday or Friday, but hopefully Thursday.
I think it comes pretty quick because that company's Fox seems pretty fast to ship.
Oh yeah, they're the shit. I really recommend them.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope they give you extra stick this time, man, because I want to see the note.
Yeah, the note, dude. That note, my girlfriend got all pissed. I was like, I don't even know who Amanda is. It said enjoy. It said enjoy these single cigars, or it had like a singles joke, whatever. And it was all girly writing, and I was like, listen, I don't know what this shit is. I mean, that's some funny shit.
Oh man.
But hey, man, I'm gonna get some. I gotta get up early tomorrow, 4 a.m.
All right, I'll let you go. I'll see you tomorrow, then, man.
Yeah, I got overtime tomorrow. I'm going in early, so
Oh wow.
hey, you gotta make the money, man. Make that money.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It is what it is. You stay on the
Yeah.
grind. But hey, bro, I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll smoke the El Rey del Mundo. And everyone else,
All right.
stay fresh. Take
Thanks for having me on.
what's that?
Thanks for having me on.
Oh, hey, good friend.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, everyone, take care of yourself.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, good luck.
All right.
All right, guys. Good night. Stay fresh. Everyone, take care of yourself. Eat your prunes. Hydrate.